Am I on? Hello, hello. You know what? I think I'm on, but I can't see myself. Wait a minute. I think I'm on. Are you guys there? Hang on, let me turn off I have the TV on too. Well, guys, I can't see you. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. You know what I'm gonna do? Never mind. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna uninstall that thing that I installed and just do it the regular way. I don't know how to work it still. It's too complicated on YouTube, you know. All right, I'll be back. I don't. Oh, hello. Oh, someone can see me. Can you see me or can you just hear me? Let me turn off this TV. I don't see myself, so I don't even know if I'm on. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Okay. That's the thing. I downloaded this thing. Let me see. Wait a minute. Now? Can't see me. Okay. There's probably something I have to click. Let me see. Edit. Hello there. Well, I'll keep talking so you know I'm here. I think I know what it is. But you see, this thing is complicated. I hate it. Okay, studio. Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to go. Okay, it's kind of like Twitch, but it's more complicated. It's harder. I have to find the actual kind of this studio thing. Like, where'd I put it? It was called OBS Studio. Okay, here it is on my computer. And where is it? Oh, okay, that's there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I see myself. I see myself here, but you guys don't see me. Screen share. If I had switched it live cam, video capture device, integrated camera. Okay. Well, I might end the stream and unload it. Yeah, I see. I see myself on the studio, but I don't see myself on YouTube. Let me see. Video capture device. Yeah, it's too complicated. On Twitch, let's see. Color spin. Yeah, on Twitch it's easier. I don't know. So I'm going to, let me see, properties, video capture device. Wait a minute, is it this one? Live cam. Full screen. Yeah, I can't, it says integrated camera, which is what the computer is. Start virtual camera. Let's see, can you see me now? Oh, okay, I pressed something. You can see me, right? I think I clicked something that made sound right, and yay! I'm learning. I was getting ready to uninstall it. I was so sick of it. So okay, now I'm gonna try something else while I'm on. Oh, I'll go like that. I'm gonna see if I can switch to. Of course, I'm all dark. You can't. Is there a way I could turn on the light? Oh, okay, there I am. I'll go on the floor here like this. I'll turn on the light. I'm going to a tango show tonight, and I have to leave in about an hour. Let me turn some lights on. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. And let me plug in this light. Okay, I have some lights on. I gotta decide what to wear. I don't have any fancy clothes, but luckily you can go dressed not fancy. I'm still here, you guys. I'm just trying to get. Okay, so another's light. So, oh my gosh, I'm having such a great time. Hang out in the hotel, you know, or I'd be with family and we would just be going out, like family, like my cousins were my age. We'd go out to nightclubs and stuff and sleep all day. So I never really did the tourist stuff. And I was a lot younger when I used to come here more often. So this time I'm by myself, whatever, and I ended up staying more days than I had planned to, which, I have my itinerary planned out. But anyway, so I said, okay, I'm here more days than I'd planned to be. I was only going to stay overnight. And oh my gosh, started doing the tourist stuff, walking tour mainly. I didn't go on any, uh, just basically walking around and getting lost. And you end up in a new neighborhood. So I have all this video footage, which I haven't been uploading because I get home and I'm tired. I've been walking all day. But you can lose weight here if you don't get wrapped up in all the barbecue. The barbecue here is just delicious. It's Argentina's famous for its meat. Me, the ex-vegetarian, I'm sorry, you guys. I've just fallen so off track. I've just been eating meat a lot, and I'm gonna cut down, especially when I go back to the States. But I'd already started eating meat before I came here, and at first I was like, "Oh, it's just a little bit once in a while," and then it became more and more often, and then it was a few times a week, and I would like stick to like not eating it 3 or 4 times a week. And now here I'm just eating, and there are vegetarian places a lot more than there used to be, especially you can get vegan options at almost every restaurant, and there are restaurants that are only vegan. But you walk down the city and you smell these barbecues and your mouth starts to water. Oh, and so yeah, I'm sorry to the I feel, at least I feel guilty about it. Not that, but it is horrible. I mean, I feel guilty, but it's also delicious. um and I'm not eating the organic stuff. I'm eating the, I mean, never mind. I'm not going to get onto that. If you are extreme vegan, you can find options here for vegans and vegetarians, but you're going to feel bad because you'll see meat everywhere. Leather is a big thing here. You get very, very good quality leather. That's about the only thing I'm getting that's less expensive. I haven't gotten that much. I got 2 belts. Um, Clothing is too expensive. Just like average everyday clothing is too expensive in any city. You that's why Latin Americans go to the United States to buy clothes, and it used to be good quality clothes. I'm noticing the clothes in the United States are even, you have to pay higher prices for the nicer stuff, which you know that's that's how it is. You shouldn't have too many clothes anyway. You should be able to get by with some clothes, not buy new clothes every week because it's bad for the environment. So that's one good thing. I'm not buying clothes. Um, I got, I need, here's my dilemma. I need a pair of shoes, a comfortable walking shoes. I have a pair of comfortable shoes that are very light, like for summery weather. They're closed toe, but they're just very light with holes in them, decorative, and just very thin. uh, you know, so there's those. Then I have a pair of boots, like kind of dressy boots with a heel. It's a square heel, but they're not comfortable for walking, like 3 or 4 inches. I don't know how. And then I have a pair of tango shoes that I just bought. Oh, I'll show you my tango shoes. I don't know how to dance tango, but the shoes are awesome. Um, which I even though they're tango shoes, I would wear them for work. Um, Equivalent of $40, which is, again, not super cheap, but they're good quality. You know, I had a pair of naturalizers once that looked like this. It's the tango style, comfortable heel. I wear these to the office when I'm working. So anyway, so I can't walk in these in the South. It's winter, there's snow. So I have 3 pairs of footwear, and none of them are good for walking in the snow. So I was looking around today for a pair of shoes, but it's ridiculous. For me, $80 for a pair of shoes, like sneakers for me. I mean, maybe in the US if you get those name brand shoes or something, but I never pay more for shoes than, say, 80 is about my limit. I'm like, if I'm going to spend 80, and I usually don't spend that much. I go to DSW and get for less than that. I mean, that $80 is like if I'm really going to go out of my, you know, like for something really special. It's all relative. Some people say, oh, 200, 300, but and I'm like, And what it's for is like a pair of sneakers or something. So it's not even sure you can walk in the snow in sneakers, or it's a pair of boot with rubber soles, but they're not even as nice as the US. So my dilemma is I need a pair of shoes for the South, snow weather. For I'm only going to be there 3 days. So do I just rough it out for the 3 days with my high heel boots? And I'm going to rent a car, so I probably won't be walking that much. I'm going on the side so you can see the view. There's a park across the street. I'm so lucky I got this room because it was one of the nicer rooms, and I got one of the cheapest prices for the hotel. Um, and so I think I'm just gonna rough it out. I'm just gonna stick it out for the 3 days. I'll probably wear those high heeled boots. I'm not gonna wear the little flimsy, walking shoes. And on top of that, they're very thin leather, the walking shoes. So my whole and they're a little small. So my two toes are starting to poke out the front. It's wearing out, and so they're really horrible. And I'm wearing socks because it's cold. So you see so I can't wear those walking around. I'm gonna have to wear the boots. And tonight for the tango, I don't have dressy clothes, but I asked the lady. She said, "Oh, you don't have to dress up. But tango and it's dinner at night. So I am gonna wear maybe these shoes or maybe the high heel boots with a pair of pants that I just bought that are not jeans. They're corduroy, but they're very thin. But that's okay. I have a nice kind of trench coat, and so I won't look super dressed up, but I won't look like I do now with a t-shirt and blue jeans and a sweater. That's what I've been wearing out because it's just. And I bought a winter coat. I guess I should show you for the South. I'll show you. I'll show you. I oh I guess I'm doing a clothing show. This one. I bought this. I bought these two things. 1 second. Hi guys, I'm here. I'm right here. I hate leaving that thing. I'll read the chat in a minute. Sorry. So I did get kind of deals. Now these I brought from the United States. Here you can get very good quality boots, and you'll still get the leather for less expensive than you would get in the States if you buy it straight from the manufacturer, which is usually some guy in a small town, that comes to Buenos Aires to sell his wares. So I actually met one of them. I met a guy. If you go to the stores, you won't get such a great deal on leather. But I went to one of the artisan places, and the man was the man who made the belt, so he gets a good deal. So look at this belt. It's kind of, I don't, you can tell it looks black, but it's very dark purple actually. Is it black? Maybe it's black. It looks very dark purple, like a very dark purple to me. Maybe I'm colorblind. In this light, it looks black. But anyway, it's actually not a belt. It fits me like a belt, but I'll tell you what it is in a minute. So, it fits my waist. It doesn't fit my hips if I wear low, low cut jeans. But it is a dog collar, a choke collar. Look at that. So see, it's two pieces of leather, and then you put it around, put it on like this. Here, I'll do it on my. So this is the dog's neck, and obviously that's huge. I don't know if there's any dog that has. So there's only one hole, but you can make more holes. And then here, look, and then it's a choke collar. See how it shrinks? Now it doesn't go. I mean, if your dog's neck is smaller than that, it's for a big dog. So this is as small as it goes, which is still pretty big. Doesn't fit my head, but just to get an idea. But so when I saw it first, I said, "Oh, that's an interesting belt." See, here's where you link the dog leash. I said, "Oh, interesting." I thought it was interesting. So I put it on as a belt, trying it on, and the guy had a mirror, and what artisan place with, and never mind. He gave me kind of a strange look. He said, "That's a dog collar." I said, "Oh, it was so big." And then he explained it to me. And so I said, oh, I still want to buy it because I might actually wear it as a belt, even though it's a dog collar. It's, I don't know, or something. Or if you want to be one of those people, I'm not, but, kind of people that are into kinky things. It's not tight enough that it could choke you. I'm sorry I'm doing this, but I'm not trying to shock anyone. But, it's not tight enough that it could choke you. See, it ends there. So, you know, and, like this, or if you're one of those people that, here's where it comes off. If you're one of those people that plays those games, the person who's the, I guess the dog, or I don't know what you call it, can wear it like this and be like the dog. Anyway, I'm thinking again. I'm trying to sell them. In the U.S. They are a good deal. How much did I pay? 1,500 pesos, which on the if you exchange your dollars on the black market, because there's two markets, you go to the exchange place and you'll get about 120 pesos to the dollar. Right now, it changes every day. On the black market, you get double because dollars are very, very needed by the people here for stability. Because the peso keeps going down, down, down faster than they're getting their money. So, so you can sell your dollars. I wouldn't sell it on the street, but you can usually, yeah, I guess you ask around and find the reputable. It's good to have a contact here. Uh, Also, you don't want it out there that you got dollars. But anyway, you get double. So 1,500 pesos. I can't do the math. Divided by. I'm so bad at math. Let me use the calculator unless someone wants to. Let me read the chat. It's double. So 1,500 pesos. All right, let's say it's less than $15 already for something very good quality leather. That is a steal. And yeah, so let's say half of that, $7, $8 for a very, very good quality. Here's an actual belt, and the man made it to size for me. He said, okay, I saw the belt. I said, oh, I really like color buckles, or so he does it right in front of you. He adjusts the belt to your size. He said, where do you want the hole? So you put it on, and where you want to wear it. So, he puts a few holes in there. One is usually in the middle, the one that fits you perfectly. And then he'll put a few holes on either side because I told him I want to wear it on my waist, but I also want to be able to wear it on my hips if I have a lower pant that hangs lower. So, and he said, okay, do you want me to cut it shorter? Because there was all this excess on the end. I said, no, I actually want it long. And then he gave me this thing, that's this thing that slides on and off to tuck the belt around. It's just definitely worth more than $7 or $8, or even 15, 16 if you decide to exchange the money at the official exchange. Um, so yeah, leather you can get good deals, not at the stores though. At the artisans. I'll give you the guy's name. He comes to Buenos Aires from a province in Cordoba, which is far away if you come by bus, which he probably does. Maybe he has a car, and he had tons and tons of belts. He comes to Buenos Aires. I spoke with him for a while because I'm interested in the fashion industry. And, he comes to Buenos Aires to get the leather. He buys it and then he cuts the leather. He had all these machines there just in his little stand. It was fascinating. It really was. And as much as I love animals and I know, but, you can't beat leather for shoes and purses and belts. It's just, it lasts. Good leather lasts forever. I have that purse that I had. The thing with this color leather, the lighter leather, it eventually gets dark. With use, it turns to about this color. I'll show you because I had that purse. Here I am. It's become a leather thing now. I first bought it. Some of you may remember. Um, I sold all the purses. Lighting is not great here. But see how dark it is. When I first bought this purse, I had another one that was already darker. It was this color, the straps. And with use over time, it got dark. So that's probably what's going to happen to these lighter belts. Now, if you want it to stay this color, I'm sure there's a way to do it. Oh, I lost that thing. No, it's right there. I'm sure there's a way to keep it this color. You know, I'd have to ask the leather guy. But if you just buy it raw like this, it's very stiff. That was the other thing. He gave me the option of softening it by pulling it through this sort of machine he had. I said, no, I want it to naturally wear on its own. But, you know, anything. It was made to order belt right in front of you, which I really liked. So that's okay. So I bought the Tango shoes. These are leather. Actually, many shoes are made in Brazil. And you can tell the Brazil leather isn't as nice, but they charge as much for. So you know, make sure. And plus, I want very nice shoes and comfortable, soft leather. Okay, and I got this coat. It's really not my style. Let me turn this light on. I haven't read the chat yet, guys. I'm sorry. This is an off if you want to. I think it looks cool on. You know, it's like a ski jacket. Yeah, not my style, but warm. Oh, let me put it back on. And let me see what's in it. I think it's all polyester and 100%. Oh, it's in Chinese. Oh, they import it from China. Yeah, there's this Chinese writing. It doesn't, but it says 100% something, whatever it is. And I can't even put it into Google Translate because I don't know how to get. It would take me forever to figure out the. Does anyone read Chinese? Tell me what that says. Is it upside down? There, or on the other side, it says 100%. I'm going to guess polyester. Or, yeah, polyester. There. Okay. Anyway, it's like a ski jacket. It's not down. And it's actually pretty cool. You know, it's got some nice details, like the zipper is underneath there. You can't see it when you zip up the pockets. And it's got this, see, this can't be 100% anything because this is sort of a latex here on the side, which makes the jacket sort of snugger around your waist. So it's got a feminine, it's a woman's jacket. You know, it's got those little, and that's very Latino to make clothes feminine, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. If you're not feminine, that's fine too, if you don't want to be. But it's almost like today it's wrong to be proud, to be feminine, to be it either. But it's like these days, you know. Anyway. All right. So yeah, I like the shape of it, and you know, I'm moving back to Miami, so. Oh, and these boots I bought in the actually I ordered them on. I think it was on Wish, you know, the cheapest, and made in China. And I don't think they're even leather. Some of this stuff, you know, they're really supposed to say what it is. It doesn't feel like leather. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. But I barely use them, so they stay in good condition. So I might wear these tonight with those pants, or I might wear the Tango shoes. Okay, let me read the chat. I can see you, just hear you. I can only hear you. I can hear you. I can see you. Yeah, we saw that, right? Yes, you're so funny. I wouldn't seek out new leather items, but I think if you're purchasing vintage leather, it's a lot more. That is true. And you do have the stores here, especially in San Telmo. You have antique stores and thrift stores with good shoes and clothes, and they would be less expensive. And that's right. I've even heard if you buy furs, or if you have furs that you no longer use because you saw the light, you can donate those furs to animal wildlife refuges and stuff, because they need them for the babies, the orphan babies, to lay in and kind of feel the warmth of what to good. I might look for boots then, real leather boots, but in the vintage shops. They're here in Buenos Aires, but I'm going to the small towns in the south. And I don't know of any vintage thrift shops. You kind of ask around. Oh, is there any place that sells used? I buy shoes all the time, but yeah, leather. When I get leather, I have it forever. So, but and also, okay, it's kind of a cop out, but I say, well, the cow is dying anyway because the Argentines are eating the meat, so they're just using the whole thing. So it it's still not right, but it's kind of a way to justify it. But I understand it's me just justifying it. Like, oh, it's not my fault. They're the ones doing it, and I'm just. But anyway, okay. So no more questions. Everybody's gone. Is anybody left? Oh, I'm so boring. Anyway, I'll be uploading my trip. But yeah, if there's 0 people, I'm not going to keep talking. I wonder how long I've been talking to myself. Anyway, I'll upload soon, and I'll try to get some video of the tango dance thing tonight. So you're here. I know it says that I have 0 viewers, and there's people there, so I don't know. I haven't been on Twitch in a long time. I just completely abandoned my Twitchers. I started them into like whatever. But I'd like to go back and do a few more of the math classes. They're up there and they're on my YouTube as well. One of my YouTube. I have like 10 now. There's some I open, I don't even remember them. Then there was one I opened that I looked at and I don't even remember the email. I don't even remember the email to find out what the password was. So that one's gone. Okay. So that's it. Any questions? You maybe have questions once I upload all the footage that I have from the last 3 days. I'll just make one video, and I just try to keep it short. Nobody feels like walking around with you the whole day. They got longer, but I'll just chop out the good parts. Uh, I don't have Wi-Fi, otherwise I could go on there with Twitch and just live. But here I don't have internet access on my phone unless I'm in a Wi-Fi zone. You should do a Q&A sometimes. You definitely get tons of cues. Yeah, I should let people know when I'm doing it so they'll come on. Yeah, and then they can think of questions to ask. I may not answer some questions. It depends. I mean, it depends somehow not private the question is. But yeah, usually I don't mind answering even the more private questions. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time, but when I first started on the internet, most of us didn't realize, we were just on there having fun, and then your privacy disappears because you post here, but then the algorithms, and then you know we didn't know that when I was in my late 30s when I started on the internet, and the internet was really starting, especially the social media was starting to get more popular, Facebook and all that. And I was just on there. Stuff was public. We didn't know, that everybody in the world could see it. It was just, we didn't think about it. And I had my YouTube channel. And then suddenly I realized you put my name in to Google, and my YouTube channel, or any comments I'd made on forums, and it was like everywhere. And I was like, oops. And then you have the choice. You can start to scrub yourself, it's called, where you, first of all, try to delete what you can, then stop posting anywhere on the internet so that, and if you do, like if you have a Facebook, you keep it to the private and only post like once in a while, or don't post at all and just read, but so you can scrub yourself off the internet. So I said, okay, I have two options: either scrub myself or just forget about worrying about my privacy, and whatever comes up comes up. And I'm getting more and more into the non-private at this point. I'm like, whatever. I got tired of being worried about this and that. And I just, now I just do whatever I want. And if it's public, it's public. If it's not, it's, but that's me. But, just anyone, I know some attorneys, especially, I guess they know the legal ramifications. They are just, they might have their website for their office. You have to really have some prep, but they're just there, and it's very private, and they're very cautious about what they say, and so because the royals on the internet is like, before, they were untouchable. They were nowhere near, even the actors, and they would cross paths. Like Grace Kelly married the King of Monaco. He was a prince at the time, I think, and that was way back. But even the connections between the actors and the royal families were very cautious. You wouldn't see a royal with, I don't know, some controversial actor. They might occasionally be at a fun, but it was very, and now it's like royals, politicians, actors, actresses, they're all in one lump. They just all mixed up. And that happened around the time of Lady Diana, when she married Prince Charles. She was very not, she was like the exact opposite of what the royals had always been. In a good way, we all loved her, because she was so approachable to us. She seemed approachable. Obviously, we couldn't just go up and say hi to her, but she had security and everything. But she was like a real